saw our graduation rates in the newspaper, and I am very pleased to say that we have exceeded our level from last year by nearly 3 points. We also have decreased our cohort dropout rate by nearly 3 points as well. We went from 16.2% last year to 14.8% this year. And therefore, that's why we're here today, because the dropout rate concerns me and all of Richmond Public Schools, members of the Richmond Public Schools family. High school dropout rates reflect a national crisis. More than 1 million high school students drop out every year. Every 26 seconds, a student drops out of school. Nearly 7,000 students drop out each day. Dropouts from the class of 2006-2007 will cost this country more than $329 billion in lost wages, taxes, and productivity. African American and Hispanic teenagers have much lower graduation rates than their white counterparts. 58% graduation rate for Hispanics, 53% graduation rate for African Americans, while there is a 76% graduation rate for white students. A 2007 study found that each new high school graduate yields a net economic benefit of $127,000 per student. The study also noted that if the number of high school dropouts in the study cohort, which numbered more than 700,000, was cut in half, the country would reap $45 billion via extra tax revenues and reduced costs associated with public health, crime, and justice, as well as welfare payments. Another study recently done by Northeastern University looked at Philadelphia's dropout numbers. According to the research, a high school graduate will earn $400,000 more over the course of his or her lifetime than a dropout. CEOs for Cities, a national network of urban leaders, reports that the overall unemployment rate as of June 2009 was 9.5%. But for those with no high school diploma, the rate was 15.5%, and that's staggering. The CEOs for Cities has also researched the Richmond metro area, and they determined that if we boost the college degree attainment by 1%, the resulting talent dividend is estimated at $900 million. Our public school system is a part of the pipeline joined by J. Sargent Reynolds Community College and our four-year colleges and universities that can make this talent dividend estimate become reality. Dr. Gary Rhodes has been with me for a long time as I've talked about this conceptually, and thank you for joining us as a part of the plan. He has helped us in this development and making sure that we look at this as an urgent call to action. So on the eve of the America's Promise Alliance Dropout Prevention Summit, I wanted to let you know just what we're doing in Richmond. Richmond Public Schools has launched a targeted, multi-tiered, and comprehensive dropout prevention and recovery initiative designed to get each and every one of our students back into the system. We are looking at why students are dropping out and developing ways to re-engage those students who have become disengaged. And the plan is not just about getting them in, but helping them to become motivated to stay in. This plan involves everyone in the community, from RPS teachers and administrators and staff to our partners in the city administration, the faith-based community, institutions of higher education, and the media. Now, let me outline some key elements of the program. First, there will be a single point of entry for all of our students recovered, and that's going to be at ACDC, the Adult Career Development Center. Experience has shown us that sometimes we can get our students back into school, but they don't necessarily stay there because they become frustrated by the re-enrollment process, or it may not be the right program for them. They just don't fit. At the Adult Career Development Center, we will take our Dropout Prevention Initiative intake officers and counselors who will work with the recovered students to develop individualized learning plans, identify appropriate student placement, and help coordinate wraparound services for students and their families. Each recovered student will have an individual learning plan. This online education plan essentially acts as a roadmap for students and gets them to think about life beyond school. The plan helps students to pair their career goals with their academic and career and technical courses that they need to take in order to realize their dreams. Learning plans will emphasize core academic subjects, financial literacy, career training and workforce readiness, and counselors will help determine appropriate placements for our students, which will include our Twilight Academy, Performance Learning Centers, GED classes at the Adult Career Development Center, or the Middle College program at J. Sargent Reynolds Community College. Each recovered student will also be exposed to a financial literacy course so they can understand the financial benefits of staying in school. The plan would include a mentoring component as well. We know that this is one of the successful components in our elementary schools, and we want to apply it to our students who are being recovered. We will partner with area colleges and universities to develop a pool of mentors that are very closely to the age of our recovered students. I'm also encouraging RPS staff to serve as mentors. Encouraging RPS staff to serve as mentors for the recovered students, and I will be implementing a district-wide RPS peer-to-peer mentoring program, which will pair our RPS high school seniors and middle school students together as a preventative measure for dropping out. Moreover, the recovered dropouts will serve as a mentor when they're successful for those students who may be thinking about dropping out. Our partnerships with area higher educational institutions to explore and expand alternative education programs for our students will go into a forward momentum as well. And we have launched a new ongoing media campaign, Get In, Stay In, that is designed to encourage student attendance. Take a look. Okay, it was working.
There are many ways that we show our children that we love them. But don't forget this one. Make sure they are in school every instructional day. When a student drops out of school, they usually get into other things like crime, drugs, joblessness, and homelessness. Your child is only in school 182 days each year. So help Richmond Public Schools make sure kids get in and stay in.